Hey everyone! For a large number of you who are thinking about selling on Amazon Japan, you're probably worried about the same thing, and that's the language. So how do you create your listings if you can't speak Japanese? Or how do you include the right keywords to rank your product? Yeah, your titles, your descriptions, your bullet points are all a pretty important factor in your product page, and you need to take it pretty seriously, no matter what the language is in. So yeah, you should get it created by someone who has experience and has done it before. Please do not use Google Translate. Okay, you're just gonna hurt yourself. Yeah, it's just a bad idea. So in this video, I'll go through with you some resources you can check out for translation services. So with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so before I get into showing these sites, there's a couple of things I want you to keep in mind when you're going about finding a translator. Alright, so number one is make sure the translator that you choose to work with has actually got experience translating Amazon listings, alright? Because it's not just about translating from English to Japanese or from whatever your language is to Japanese. You also got to make sure that you're including all the relevant keywords necessary to make your product rank. Alright, so if you're using someone that's done it before, they should have a good idea about the kind of keywords that you need to include in your listing. Alright, and the other one is use a native Japanese speaker. Alright, when you use a native Japanese speaker to do your translations, they can write in a way that's a lot more natural, I guess, compared to someone who has Japanese as a second language. Like for me, for example, I actually speak Japanese, but I always get my wife, who's Japanese, to check my listings, and she always makes edits and makes it sound a lot more nicer. I just make sure that I've got all the right keywords in there to help make my product rank and have the best chance possible for that. All right, and yes, also on Amazon Japan, there's quite a lot of Chinese sellers on there, and a lot of their listings actually, well, they're all in Japanese, of course, but it, their Japanese is a bit unnatural sometimes, and that can be a bit confusing or frustrating, I guess, for Japanese customers. So one way you can have an edge over your competition is to have nice native Japanese listings with all those good keywords that you need. Alright, so with that being said, let's jump into it and go to the first website. Alright. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is called this one here, Gengo.com. Alright, so Gengo.com, well, first of all, Gengo means language in Japanese. And yeah, these guys actually have an office in Japan and an office in the US, and yeah, they're pretty big. And Amazon Japan actually recommends them on their website as a useful source to use. Okay, so with these guys, the reason why I recommend you try them out is because if you check here, you go to services, translation solutions, boom, Amazon translations. So these guys actually have experienced translators that do Amazon listings in particular. So yeah, it's definitely a resource that you should be checking out. And yeah, you can just go through and look at this, and it says here they're an official Amazon global selling partner. So yeah, they're definitely well, they have the credentials, I guess you can say. And if you want to check out how much they cost, you can come up here to pricing and languages. And yeah, so they've got 3 levels of pricing: standard, advanced, and additional services. And you can see here, yeah, the cheapest option, it's only 6 cents per word, which is real cheap, man. It's not that expensive at all. And even for an advanced one, 12 cents, that's really cheap too. So if you've got, I don't know, like a listing that's got, say, 300 words, so like 6 cents, that's only like 18 bucks. It's 18 bucks, and you only need to do it once. Once you translate it once, it's done, it's finished. So yeah, that's personally, I don't think that's very bad at all. And if you come down here, you can see the available languages they have. So there's from English to yeah, then you can check that out yourselves, all of these languages. And yeah, into, of course, here, into Japanese. So yeah, if you're on a tight budget, but you're looking for a way to get your listings made in Japanese, Gengo.com could be a good option for you. Alright, so the next site I'm going to show you, which some of you are already probably pretty familiar with, is just this one, Upwork.com. So Upwork.com is one of the largest freelancer websites out there, and they offer a bunch of freelancing services. I've used them quite a few times in the past to get like design work done and like websites done and things like that. But yeah, they also do offer translation freelancers as well. So there is two ways to go about it. You can just search for a freelancer and then just type in like Amazon Japan or Japan translation or yeah, Amazon specialist translations or something like that, and just go through and look through all of the freelancers that have got their profiles on there, and then you can contact them from there if you like. Otherwise, there is the option by just posting a job, which is what I usually do, and then when you do that, yeah, you can set your criteria for what you're looking for, and you can set your price, how much you're willing to pay, the time frame, things like that. And then yeah, all of the freelancers interested will contact you and give you their proposals, and then you can start interviewing them from then out and choose the one that's the best fit for you and try them out. The good thing is, yeah, if you find a good translator on here and you work well together, then you can just keep working well together in the future if you have other projects or products that you want to get translated. Okay, and the final one I'm going to talk about today is JWire. Okay, so JWire is a Japanese company, and basically they are a one-stop shop for Amazon sellers, both international sellers that want to sell on the Amazon Japan marketplace, and yeah, they also do services for Japanese people who want to sell on like Amazon.com or .uk or other marketplaces around the world. And so if you come down here, they don't only offer listing translation services here. You can also they also have an import of record service for when you want to import goods into Japan. They can help you with customer support, which is really helpful, and yeah, other stuff. So get in touch with them. If you come up here, yeah, translations, it says yeah, 15 yen a word, which is yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than Gengo.com, but the good thing about these guys is that they have a lot of experience with Amazon. They are basically Amazon focused, and yeah, with one of the founders, Take, he used to sell a lot on Amazon.com, but he does this full time and runs the service business for Amazon sellers. And yeah, he knows a lot too, so you can talk to him, ask him questions and things like that. He knows a lot about keywords, PPC and everything. So you can get in touch with him, and yeah, so as I said, you can get everything done all at the same time with these guys. So yeah, that's about it. I'll leave all of the links in the description below if you want to check them out. Hopefully this was helpful to you in some way. I know when a lot of people think about translation service, they think maybe it costs a lot of money and they don't really want to spend it or waste that money, but yeah, it's not actually that expensive as you've seen before. Like, you can get it done for around about under 20 bucks if you wanted to. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave them in the comments below, and yeah, click that like button if this is helpful for you, and yeah, also subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Alright, that's it for this video. See you.